Back to another daily recap, episode 2 today. Let's start off with the Red Sox Yankees. Garrett Cole was not happy that the game was delayed 4 minutes. Look at this interview. He said it was an unforeseen challenge. Festivities got a little away from schedule. Oh man, 4 minutes was not that huge of a deal, and it was evident that it wasn't a huge deal because Rafael Devers was not fazed by it as he belts a 2-run shot right before JD tacks on a 3rd run for Boston. Now, luckily, Anthony Rizzo showed up as he hit a 2-run homer. Giancarlo Stanton also laced a squeaky home run that barely got over the wall. It was hit 116 miles an hour, though. That ball is not gone in any other stadium but Yankee Stadium. Giancarlo is very lucky to be on this team. Then DJ shows that he is not, in fact, a robot after a huge game, and the Yankees take the lead in extras and win it. Speaking of comebacks, the Tigers did one yesterday. Javier Baez is proving to Tigers fans that you can in fact be a good defender at shortstop, but Lucas Giolito did not care, and he tosses 4 shutout innings with 6 Ks and only 1 base hit allowed. And the White Sox, they kind of just imploded. Mickey, he drives in 1. He is just 12 hits away from 3,000. Andrew Vaughn is prime when it comes to late game situations versus left-handed pitchers. Takes the Sox up by 1 in the 9th. And then Eric Haas comes in clutch for the Tigers, sends it to extras. Then you got Javi Baez hitting one deep off the wall. Even though Pollock caught it, it is still a hit because the wall interfered with the catch. He caught it off of the wall. Next up, we have the Giants versus the Marlins, the 3rd walk-off of the day. Logan Webb had a phenomenal game. Brandon Belt had some help. And Joey Bart hit a ball to the moon in his first start. Then we have Jazz Chisholm sits back to take a pitch the other way for a 2-run Oppo Taco. Makes it 5-4. Former Yankee Tyro Estrada homers to tie it up at 5-5. Then the big boy Darren Ruff is off and rumbling. MLB The Show should give him a 99 speed for the rest of the week. Moving on to another very special game. Phillies faced off against the A's. Kyle Schwarber led it off at the home run, and he enjoyed it. He keeps blistering this spring. Next up, Bryce Harper with a single. Then Rhys Hoskins with another single. Castellanos with a hit. And the Phillies just rolling on all cylinders. First, we have the Blue Jays versus the Rangers. Brad Miller and Mitch Garver gave both runs in the first couple of innings. Blue Jays down 7-0. Then Teoscar Hernandez hits a 3-run bomb. The city of Toronto is shaking after this hit. Then we got Santiago Espinal hitting one to the gap. Jansen scores from first. And the Blue Jays take the lead 8-7. Then you have Adolis Garcia for the Rangers hitting an Oppo bomb, just showing how strong he is. Then we have a debatable call here where they call Teoscar out, but he ends up being safe. Just makes the game a lot more fun with the announcers actually saying what happened. Then you got Danny Jansen hitting a home run, extending that lead, making it a 10-8 ball game. Then Teoscar Hernandez Lourdes Gurriel, just showing how crazy it is to have baseball back. The fans were loud. Sal Romano ends it with a K, and we head to Anaheim. Jose Altuve answers, and he leads off the game with the home run. Then we got Yency Diaz hitting a home run. Then we just have Jose Siri showing off his wheels. Bregman with back-to-back bombs. Looks locked in. Then we have Carlos Correa replacement. Jeremy Pena hits his first career home run during an interview, which is really cool. Special moment for them. Then the Astros put on a hitting clinic and make the Angels bullpen look silly. Extends the lead to 13-5. 13 runs on 2 different swings. Correa was a luxury, but this offense is still going to be top 5, at least to me. Joe Adele might have the worst approach to baseball at all. His depth perception is not looking that great. Now the Orioles faced off against Shane McClanahan, and he was looking nasty. John Means matched him pitching and pitch for pitch basically until the 6th inning, where they traded home runs. Then we've got Wander Franco, went 3 for 4. He is still a 21-year-old. I cannot believe that the Rays escaped with the 2-1 victory. Padres, for the second day in a row, had a no-hitter going into the 6th inning. Chamonix duels, but Jurickson Profar hits a 2-run bomb. I feel really bad for all the Diamondback pitchers because that bullpen is not going to be good this year, so they're going to lose a lot of W's. He hits a massive bat flip. Sean Mania just looking gross. Darvish had 6 innings of no-hit stuff the day before, and then the bullpen imploded, and now Sean Mania with 7 innings no-hit. And the bullpen came through this game as the Padres end up winning it 3-0. Mitch Haniger hitting a home run for the Mariners. 107 off the bat, 411 is the distance on that. Correa making plays, but in a different uniform. Sam Correa. A year ago, Robbie Ray follows the trend. The Twins down 2-1 in the bottom of the 9th. Gary Sanchez trying to be the hero, and he just misses a walk-off home run. Pimps the gun with his first hit as a Dodger. Speaking of Craig Kimbrell, he strikes out Chris Bryant and gets his first save as a Dodger. Mets faced off against the Nationals. Mad Max was making his debut. Jeff McNeil homer on his birthday, which is hopefully a kickstart to a bounce-back season now. Speaking of a bounce-back season, Robinson Cano. Hey, look at this guy. He's trying to make it a comeback. He makes it 3-1 for Mad Max after a 2-run single. Josh Bell wants to remind people his horrible 2020 was the fluke, and he ties it up. There are a lot of Josh Bell haters out there, but he's trying to show people how good he is. Then, scary moment as Francisco Lindor gets pummeled in the face. Bench is clear. Marte shows that he is worth the price of admission. Next game up on the slate is the Braves versus the Reds. Hopefully, Frankie Lindor can be alright. The Braves lost their first game of 2022, but the Braves are back in business. Braves win by a score of 7-6 after they go up, thanks to Charlie Morton and Adam Duvall, and not least Travis d'Arnaud. Charlie Morton did his Charlie Morton thing. Kenley Jansen struggled a little bit. It's alright though, first start in a new uniform. Braves do edge the game out 7-6. Thank you all so much for watching. The Braves are back, and I can't wait for more wins. Hopefully we can repeat this year.